All right, welcome back, everybody. In today's video, I'll be showcasing Vasto Lorde or Hollow Ichigo. He's a dark physical hybrid unit which reflects Bleach and a Hemrush, which reduces healing received. I got him on Berserk, and he's level 100 as attack, A plus range, and S SPA. Now here's the maxed out stat: 27k damage, almost 28k. He costs about 100k to max out. Applies bleed, applies blood loss, and the next one is I'll Protector. It's an active. Basically, he increases his damage by 30% and his range by 10% for 90 seconds. And the cooldown is 300 seconds, which means this is effective for about, I guess, twice a run. Like in Infinites, you can probably proc this like, I would say about 5 times. But on a normal stage, if you get to max him out on wave 10, you can only use this once. And if you play the Ninetales stage or maybe raid, you can probably use it twice. This is the best unit in the game, and it's solely because of his damage and his AoE. He's full AoE. But I think Obito is miles better than this unit. I don't have Obito though. I don't want to be farming for Obito either. And yeah, here's the cosmetic. You get the mask, you get the sword, and you get the pose. The running animation is the same. And there's no aura, no nothing. It's just the mask and the sword. You get the pants too, the belt. So let's get on with the show. Alright, so I'll farm a bit, and I'll be talking about this unit a bit. As I've said, this unit is pretty much the best unit in the game, solely because of his range and his full AoE. For example, if you use somebody like Ulquiorra, or maybe even I really can't think of other units with full AoE, so I'll just say Ulquiorra. Ulquiorra isn't full AoE on maxed out, but this unit is. That's why he's so good. Place him here. As you can see, he only has one passive, applies bleed, and also applies 75% blood loss. His bleed is 60%, like any other bleed unit. And this is the sole reason why he's like one of the highest DPS. And I guess Obito could have way more DPS than this guy, but I don't have Obito, so I can't really say. I mean, the videos I've watched about him is pretty much he's good, he's the best. But yeah, I don't have the energy to grind for that. So here's his first attack. It's a slash, no multi-hit. I should be placing him a bit further at the front. But yeah, the effective range is probably here because he hits the loop and he hits this curve. Like he has 4 curves of the line to like attack. Here's his second attack, same circle. Stomps the ground, throws a rock. Not bad. Next, he becomes a lion. It's a Zero Blast. And he gets the first active, which buffs him by 30% damage and 10% range for 90 seconds with a 300-second cooldown. Thank God there's a auto skill button. Next attack. This is the full AoE. It's roughly the scream. It multi-hits like about 5 times. There's 15% crit chance, and that's probably from the trait, which is Berserk. Then here's him on the final upgrade. He does 27.75k, 36 range at 9.2 SPA. So he basically does about almost 3k, but this is with Berserk. Of course, the 1 or Emperor would be the best trade for him because he's one placement. As you can see, I can't place him down. It's one placement and he's Berserk. So he's basically one placement without trades. Now let's start with the first active. There you go, he screams and he gains 30% attack and 10% range. And this effectively makes him above 3k DPS. Plus the bleed, which does 21,000. So he basically does about, I would say 4k DPS, just because his SPA is really long. And then here's his other active, which is Core Devastation. He does that Zero Blast he did to, I forgot who did it, who he did it to, but yeah, that's basically the animation. This game is pretty smooth with the animation. I don't lag, I don't feel any lag. And it's not as excessive as other TD games, like for example, maybe Anime Last Stand, maybe even Anime Vanguards. Yeah, this game has really good optimization. And final thoughts on the unit. I think he's really meta. He's like on the top, on the second top of the tier list, I guess. Because Obito released, obviously, he's a full AoE, really good unit. But I would say this guy is on par with Obito. Maybe even a bit less than Obito. Just because. And yeah, that's about it.